Today I am in another plant conservatory in the city of Chicago after visiting Lincoln Park Plant Conservatory, followed by several visits to Garfield Park Plant Conservatory. Today I am in Oak Park Plant Conservatory. Out of all these three, this seems to be smallest, but they have very good collection of cacti and some of the unique plants which I encountered for the first time. I could see only here in this Oak Park Plant Conservatory. This shrub is about 1 meter tall or even less than that, and it is bearing the scarlet red or blood red fruits, and leaves are alternate and they are sharply toothed, dark green, and this is the fruiting season of this particular bush. And when I looked down to the nameplate, I was taken aback. This is the Ilex verticillata aquifoliaceae. Few months back, we reported Ilex excelsa from the Bilavar Hills, and we are familiar, we have Ilex dipyrina in Bhadrava and Punch forests. But this unique Ilex verticillata, I have not seen earlier. And why it has been named verticillata when the leaves are alternate? I think flowers are born in whorls, and even you can see the scarlet blood berries, they are clustered along the twigs. So maybe because of this verticillate kind of flowery clustering and then followed by these blood red berries, this stands named as Ilex verticillata. So this is my first ever sighting of fruiting shrub of the Ilex genus. Species is verticillata, and this is New England Aster symphyot Trichum novaeangli. So many locations I have already encountered and talked about this. This is very fascinating aster, no doubt. And here I have another Jopai bead, that is Eutrochium purpureum. So it is at fruiting stage and it is a golden rod. I have talked much about golden rods in previous tree talk, but this is a fringe tree, Chionanthus virginicus, which has fascinating white flowers during spring May month, but not this time. This is the time when it has olive shaped purplish fruits, but even those fruits are not I am able to see on this bush. And there are plentiful these begonias and salvias and roses. And inside this cactus house, I found mind-boggling diversity. For example, this particular cactus is balloon cactus, Parodia magnifica, and this one is mammillaria cactus, named after Parkinson as Parkinsoni, and this is golden barrel cactus, Echinocactus grusoni, which we also see in Cactus Garden of University of Jammu. And there is another twin spined cactus, Mammillaria gemispina. This is unique. And another one is blue barrel cactus, which is Phaerocactus glossans. And old man cacti are very unique. So they have put up, displayed two different kinds of old man cacti. One is Peruvian old man cactus, Aspostua lanata. You can see the spines are coming out of wool. So this is Aspostua lanata, seen for the first time. And another one is old man of the Andes, and this is an entirely different genus, and its genus is Oreocereus. Species is Celsianus. So this old man cactus again I am seeing for the first time, never seen earlier. And here you have the blue candle cactus, Myrtillocactus geometrizens, which I saw first time in Garfield Park Plant Conservatory, and now in this Oak Park Plant Conservatory. But this Agar century plant, again Agarsiana, is quite new to me, never saw. This is Eggers century plant, Agave Eggersiana. And here you have the collection of wart plants. Gasteria nitida variety Armstrongi, named after Armstrong. And here you have very peculiar grass-like plant, which is Mexican boulder. But genus is Bicornia. We are familiar with the Bicornia longifolia. But here it is named after hooker as Bicornia hookeri, and this is from central Mexico. Quite unusual desert plant. And Gasteria batsiana, and here you have another Gasteria bicolor, and these are all related to our aloe, quadcandle or ghee kongar, aloe vera. We are familiar. And there are snake plants, and all these different cultivars of Sansevieria. For example, this one is a snake plant, variety is moonshine, Sansevieria trifasciata, and this is Sansevieria subspicata, red edge. If you look at the leaf, it has a red edge, so it is red edge Sansevieria. And this is an inch plant, and this is Mimosa pudica, Shuimui, Lajvanti. We are very familiar. If I will touch one leaf, it will just sleep. So now this one I will touch, and you will see this will also sleep. So this is the beauty of Lajvanti, Shuimui, touch me not plant, Mimosa pudica. We are familiar. But in this I saw a very unusual aloe, which is called fan aloe, as the leaves are arranged in the form of a fan. So fan aloe, aloe plicatilis. This is also new to me, although this is native to South Africa. And here you have the Ripsalis. This is again a very unique, unusual kind of cacti. And these are the hanging jelly beans. These are called jelly beans, although this is a plant, not a true jelly. We are familiar in grocery stores. So the jelly beans is Sedum pachyphytum. Sedum pachyphytum. And likewise we have another dancing bones cactus, which is basically Hatiora salicornoides. And if you look on this stem, it looks like as if they are bones, broken bones. Dancing bones cactus, very fascinating popular name, but botanical name is a bit tough. That is Hatiora salicornoides, named after Salicornia, another desert plant, Salicornia. So it has a superficial resemblance to Salicornia. So here I will show you some unique cacti, and they are equally fascinating to me. And seen for the first time, this is Mammillaria candida, never seen. And this is another one which I am totally amazed to see this plant. And that you have another Mammillaria hederi, and there are again Mammillarias, so many Mammillaria species. And this one cactus is quite unique to me, but this one is Mammillaria plumosa, cottony wool, you can see. So what are the adaptations for the plants if they want to survive in the hot desert conditions where there is no rainfall or very less rainfall, and nutrition is not there, it's pebbly, sandy, gravelly soil. So in that location, if they have to survive, so they have put up this kind of adaptation where they have no leaves gets transformed into spines. And this is a you can say the stone cactus, Lithops genus. This is quite interesting to me. I've seen for the first time. These are two stone-like plants, but they are basically the plants cactus, and they have the very beautiful golden yellow flower. This is another cactus which is similar to the Lithops. So you have this Portulacaria afra. I am familiar, but this unique Bursera, which is named as elephant tree, very interesting tree with exfoliating bark, and this is Bursera phagoroides, and Sonoran Desert of northwestern Mexico and United States it belongs to. And these are the trifoliate kind of foliage. Stem is green, looking green, and leaves are much reduced, but it is bearing some kind of fruits also. Like now, this is from Burseraceae, and I don't know why it has been named as elephant tree. And this is Bursera phagoroides. Bark is quite fascinating, unusual bark, which I have never seen any earlier anywhere. So this is a unique plant which I could see here in this Oak Park Plant Conservatory. And in this another chamber. I am really fascinated to see this Indian plant, which is called in Ayurveda as Bharangi, and this is a blue flowering clerodendron basically, but now it is called as Bolkimeria, Bolkimeria serrata. Earlier it was also named the Rotheca serrata, and once upon a time it was also named as clerodendron. So this is very useful medicinal plant as per Ayurveda, but this stands preserved in the Oak Park Plant Conservatory, city of Chicago, and very fascinating begonias. I saw this has very large leaf, and these are flowers, but small leaf begonias also there, and some begonias are like this. So different cultivars. This is also begonia. This is also begonia, but this very large leaved begonia with very peculiar pink purplish bricks or some growths on the leaf petioles. They are quite fascinating, quite decorative. This begonia, which I have seen for the first time in Oak Park Plant Conservatory. Although these are different begonias, I am already familiar with these, but I am not sure about this unique plant, which is this one. This belongs to Adusa family, Ecanthaceae family. It is white flowering. It seems to be some Justicia, but nameplate I could not see, and in absence of nameplate, very difficult for me to put it into genus, but I am trying to fit it in some Justicia. And this is the nail polish plant, where you have the fingers are as if they are polished with some nail paint, and it is also bearing the central flowering bromeliad. Is very colorful, and even some flowers, purple colored flowers. And there's a lily pond, and in this lily pond, beside this lily pond, I found this very unique plant, which I am really it seems to be from Solanaceae family, but which plant I am not sure. Very long green shape, green colored flower. And this one is Eugenia. This is Eugenia uniflora, and also named as Suriname cherry. So it has delicious fruits, but no fruits right now. Leaves are above it, and we have jamun. Jamun is Syzygium cumini, but this is Eugenia uniflora. This bush is also I am seeing for the first time. I have not seen earlier, and you can see here another plant which is called as chocolate plant or caco plant, Theobroma caco, and it has the cauliflory. You can see the flowers also arising directly from the woody trunk, and even one fruit which is not mature, but up you can see that yellow colored fruit which is overripe and it can be harvested, and there are old abandoned fruits which have lived their life and turned dark. So this is Theobroma caco, which I saw for the first time in Lincoln Park Zoo Plant Conservatory, and after that I am seeing it in Oak Park Plant Conservatory. This fascinating zebra plant is basically Sankesia. I am familiar with Sankesia nobilis, but here they have put another name, Sankesia speciosa. It is from South America, Ecuador, Peru, and you see the fascinating pale yellow lines on the leaf lamina, which has given it the name of zebra plant. And you have many other plants here which are all familiar to me, but one particular plant which I saw for the first time is bat flower, that is Taca integrifolia, and this is the leaf of Taca, very large leaf. This belongs to not Cachalu family, but this is from Terada family. This is from Dioscoriaceae family, as it is mentioned here, and genus is Taca, which I had never seen in my life. It's first ever encounter in Oak Park Plant Conservatory, and its flowering is I think over, and now some kind of fruiting I am able to spot in this specimen, which is preserved in this room, which is called as perhaps this is tropical room, Taca integrifolia. This is unique plant which I never seen, and I could see this is more than half meter long, very long, and this is foliage of this Taca bat flower. And another gymnosperm which I noticed here, that the Buddhist pine, although it is not pine in true sense, rather it is a conifer named as Podocarpus macrophyllus. Another one is Podocarpus nerifolia, which we have in Botanical Garden, University of Jammu, but this seems to be different one. Perhaps they have named it, I am not sure. Macrophilous leaf looks to be nerium-like. How it is macrophilous? Maybe I am not. I don't confirm this species, but at least it is Podocarpus Buddhist pine. And in this you have many other fascinating ferns also. For example, this fern is Adiantum trapezidiforme with black stems, black colored and very rhomboidal or trapezoidal leaflets. And here you have the Lobustercla, Heliconia caribia, no flower I see. This is from banana family. This is a blue ginger, which I noticed in the Lincoln Park Zoo Plant Conservatory, but here also Dichoricandra, Thyricifolia or pendulleaf flora. This one I am not seeing the plant. Where is that plant? But this is from Gasneriaceae, very single flower I noticed now. This is Gloxenia or what plant, I am not sure. And this is giant tail flower, Anthurium hookeri. So this is also named after Anthurium hookeri. This is an Indian plant. That is Cycas urcinalis, which is in all the plant conservatories here in Alps. And this is Hibiscus tiliaceus. But I think now its name has been changed to some other genus. That is not, but this is Variegata, and earlier it was called as Hibiscus tiliaceus. It grows along the sea coast, and this is a variegated color. So here you see the unique fig. This is Ficus lyrata or Lyre's fig tree, very tall tree, almost touching the roof of this plant conservatory. And this is red hot cat's tail, although it is not red, it is white variety here, Ecalifa hispida. And red I have already seen at a number of places. This is watermelon vine, Paleona perhaps. I'm forgetting, it is from, I think, Urticaceae family. And this is bromeliad in flowering right now. And this is a staghorn fern, Platycerium species. So after these beautiful bromeliads, let me have some look here in this Mediterranean. This is a Cuphea heath, Cuphea hysopifolia, and this one I think this should be lavender, Lavandula angustifolia. This is Duranta, and this is the Kalanchoe plant with very beautifully small babies. Baby plants are also at the margins, and if they are detached, they will give rise to another new plant. So this is kind of vegetative propagation, Kalanchoe dagermontiana. So this we find even in Jammu. And this unique citrus, which I have come across only here in Gorf, this Oak Park Plant Conservatory, is a Ponderosa lemon. It's a kind of lemon, no doubt, but very large size citrus lemon, Ponderosa. So you can say it is like gurgle or some kind of kimb, but entirely different cultivar. And this is citrus lemon, Ponderosa. As they have mentioned here, this is salvia, sage. This is also salvia. This is salvia is blue colored, and this is both they are native to Mexico, and there are some more plants, and one plant is pink powder puff, Caliandra hematocephala. No flowers right now, but this we find even in Jammu we have planted. And you have more, and this salvia is there, but I don't know which name, which particular plant it is. Upper surface is green and lower is purplish. Not familiar. And this again, there is another plant. Again, its stem is very hairy and leaves are opposite, from mint family. But which one? No idea. This is olive, no doubt. Jatun, we are familiar, even in Kashmir we have planted, and Jammu also. And this one is Olea europea, but its cultivar is different, Montra, from the Mediterranean region. Little olive, it was named as little olive, short statured plant. And this bottle brush I came across for the first time, which is new to me. Small light pink flowers, and bottle brush size is also very small, and the leaves are grayish green. They are silky haired, and this one has been named here as Calistema Siberi hybrid from Australia. So this unique Keen's bottle brush, this is also new to me. This particular hybrid I have never seen earlier. And here I have come across some heliotropium, but this is also I think hybrid, so very difficult to say which species. This cannot be a species, but this is heliotropium, to which our Gahauzvan or Ratanjot belongs. And you can see more plants here. This particular plant I saw in 1988 in Jodhpur desert area. It's called jojoba, and scientific name is Simonsia chinensis. And this plant, after 1988, I got to see, not in India but outside India, in city of Chicago. Leaves are opposite, they are thick, and this is a wax producing plant, an economically very important plant, and it has been raised under cultivation even in India. Simonsia sinensis. This is black pepper, Kali mirch ka plant, so this is also there. And moreover, here I will show you some of the very interesting meat eating plants. They are insect eating plants. But before that, I will show you this skipper yellow nape, Amazon parrot also, Amazona aropalliata. Amazona aropalliata, which is green color. And another one is Sara, which is Psittacus erythacus, with this one, if you are able to see. And this is a vine from the grape family, and this particular plant stands named as chestnut vine, Tetrastigma vinerianum. It has leaves arrangement like this. They are clustered like this, and this has been named as Tetrastigma vinerianum. And this is Catalia orchid, very quite fascinating. Catalia orchid, this is a red hot cat's tail, that is Ecalipa hispida. These are Gavelia fern. There are many ferns. This is watermelons, and here you can see these ferns are growing. This is a corn plant, which is in fact not maize, but it's a Dracena. Fragrance. I missed where I saw that. Yes, I saw those meat eating plants or insect eating plants, the Nepenthes. So here you find these pitcher plants. This is Nepenthes, this is a leaf, this is a pitcher which eats insects. So they are called meat eating plants. This is another kind of pitcher. So what picture you see? This red picture is basically Nepenthes alata. So this is a Nepenthes alata. I think it may also be Nepenthes, but some other cultivar, as it is white, but here I have the red one. And here it is a butterbird, which is Pinguicula moranensis. In Himalayas of India, we have Pinguicula alpina, commonly called as butterbird. So they are also insect eating plants. And here you have the Venus flytrap, perhaps Eldrovenda. I am not sure of genus, but popular name of this particular plant is Venus flytrap, perhaps a hinge and joint mechanism. If the insect sits on it, then these two parts of the lamina leaf, they will close, and you can see then it will be digested inside. So it's another kind of insect eating plant. And here you see these glistening drops. This is a sundew like plant, and its name is sundew. So very long leaves, linear leaves, having these glistening, sparkling drops. So glue of some kind of glue or viscid secretion, which in which the insect, if it approaches, comes in contact, will get entangled, and then ultimately these leaves will fold and digest that insect. So this is a Drosera, which is also named as Mukh Jali. in Hindustani language. So you have various kinds of pitcher plants. They are Nepenthes. For example, this one is Nepenthes miranda. So in Garo Khasi Hills we have Nepenthes khasiana, but this Nepenthes is different. And along with the Nepenthes you have found this another one, Nepenthes alata, and also I think this Penguicula. Yes, and this is unique tree cactus, which is Opuntia, prickly pear, Opuntia tomentosa. Its fruit is edible. Prickly pear cactus. And here you have Opuntia subulata, Euphorbia heterochroma, training plant. And here dragon's bones. This is Euphorbia lactea, also seen in Jammu and India. You have another plant, devil's backbone, Pedilanthus titymolidus. And Perischia is another plant, unusual cactus which bears leaves. So it is Perischia. It is written here Perischia grandifolia, rose cactus. So it is Perischia grandifolia. So here you see the leaves. Otherwise in cacti you don't find leaves. For example, this cactus no leaves, but here leaves persist. So this is, and there you find another unbranched plant which is Aluadia. There are different euphorbia in gens, and this is Vachelia. This Vachelia is cornigera, bullhorn acacia. Popular name is bullhorn acacia. Very sturdy, thick spines you find. And again I have entered this beautiful section where you have the melodies of water, and this is Pilea caderiae, aluminium plant, and this is shrimp plant, Biloperon guttata, and Adiantum. This is Monstera deliciosa, Ficus lidata, fiddle leaf fig that I showed you earlier, fiddle leaf fig, but this one is Monstera deliciosa. And this plant yet to identify, I don't know, I couldn't find its name. And even this looks like some Justicia, but no, not sure. And this is Alocasia. This is Scolopendra, I think, some kind of form. And this is Spanish moss, Tillandsia asnoides. This is hanging from the tree. And this is Tillandsia from the Bromeliaceae, pineapple family. This is also pineapple family flower. And this hanging plant is also, which is also called an air plant, as it doesn't need soil. Even if you hang it inside the room, it will survive. So it's also called as air plant or Spanish moss or Tillandsia asnoides. And this is Cycas urcinalis. So this is the third conservatory which I visited in the city of Chicago, although it is smaller one, but it has quite fascinating plants, and many plants I saw for the first time in this plant conservatory, and including this dwarf pomegranate, which is Punica granatum nana, and this is sweetway Laurus nobilis. This one also found under cultivation in Mughal gardens of Kashmir, but this cycad I have never seen earlier. Karu cycad, Encephaloratus lehmani, Zamiaceae family. So this although look like khajur, but this is not khajur, rather this is gymnosperm, allied to the pines and deodar. So this is a kind of gymnosperm. Zoology, botanically it is named as Encephaloratus lehmani. And this plumbago, which I thought perhaps it is plumbago, but auriculata, leadbird, blue, yeah, cave leadbird. This is plumbago auriculata, and if you see, you will find some auricles also at the base. These two ear-like, this ear-like structures are called auricles. So it has been named as auriculata. In Hindi we call it as chitrak, Neela Chita. This is a kind of eucalyptus. Yes. And this is, I think, some juniper, and even some flowers are fuchsia, and Niphophia, torch lily also there. This one, Niphophia, grass-like leaves, and this is whirling butterfly. This is Oinothera lindhimeri. Earlier it was named as Gaura, white Gaura. So this also stands included in the Oak Park Plant Conservatory.